Al Score. BlueMoses.com tell Al Score. What that is you're looking for musicians, poets, artists, street dancers, comedians, up-and-coming people just got talent, just want to
so my spirit can live. You know, sometimes you gotta go through hell to get to heaven. You gotta be burned to endure the greatness that's on the other side. Success will come, but some people think it comes with an easy price tag. And I'm a true believer of if you don't put the work in, you don't eat. Now, when I say work, I'm not talking about working on it just to get by. You're in the 30%. I'm not talking about working on it to make a good living, pay your bills. Okay, now you're in the 60%. I'm not talking about working to strive and, you paid off your debt, you're doing great, you bought a house, you got a little money in the bank, you're in the 90%. I'm looking for that 100% guy that want to work to leave legacy wealth for his kids, his kids' kids, his kids' kids, 10 generations of wealth. Where you at? See, the greats see it from the end to the beginning. They visualize it. Okay? In visualizing, there's a sense of trust. I don't have no crystal ball to go into the future and tell you how the road is going to be paved or how my life is going to work out. I don't have a bunch of gurus around me that's beating on my door, that's in my ear all day. I had to trust in God. And in trusting God, there was a peace of understanding and serenity that I can't fully explain in words. The only way I could say it is when a baby is small and he's hungry and his mom is breastfeeding him and he's sitting there looking her in the eyes and he's drinking his milk. That's a peace that's priceless. When a hunter is in the woods and he says something about the peacefulness of the birds, getting up in the morning and cleaning his gun. He's just in there and he's in the serenity. Then he takes his shot. There's peace in his mind. That's his peace. As a designer, when he have these sketch pads and he's designing these ideas on paper, and we finally get it from paper to fabric, then from fabric to physically on a person, and he sits at this event and he sees somebody coming down the aisle with his outfit on, or better yet, he sees his outfits in the store for the first time. Wow. That's what he know he made it. But nobody explains the process and what he had to endure to make it in that clothing business. The shady manufacturers, him losing his money, stores counseling on him, up all night. That hunter going through the things he had to go through and how he's able to learn how to hunt. His process, missing until finally he got one. But it took him 100 times. So I want to tackle on that 99+1 strategy. Are you willing to knock on 99 doors to get that one yes? 99 doors of no's for one person to say, yes, I want to support you. Yes, I believe in your dream. Yes, when you're going to come back and bring your product. Yes, let's do it. If you're willing to do that, then you're going to make it. Because most people stop at 40 and 30. Some people even go up to 90 and stop. So you gotta have something deep down inside of you, some kind of drive or motivation. You know, I need something to spark that emotion. Like imagine somebody threatening your kids or cussing at your mom. You gotta get that anger, you gotta get hype, you gotta take that emotion, be like, you know what? There's nothing gonna stop me. I don't care how hard you come at me. I don't care what doors need to be shutting and getting these no's. I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna push. And eventually you're gonna make it because you endured the race. You endured the test of time. You was able to block out the naysayers, the haters, that say, oh, just give up and go back to work. Sitting behind a desk in a cubicle all day and you're a free spirit and you want to believe in your dream and see the world. You know, sometimes it don't even take money to make it. Sometimes if you just got the talent and the drive and the heart, you can make it. You can make it. Everybody told me, oh, you need all this X amount of dollars to buy this expensive camera, which discouraged me because I wanted to get into the film industry. So I went to Kmart and I put one of the most least expensive cameras on layaways. I didn't have all the money at that time. I had to pay bills. And I think I paid about $50 every 2 weeks until it was paid for. It was $189 on sale. And I remember saying to myself, this might not be the greatest camera, but I'm not going to let money stop me from fulfilling my talent and living my dream. So I used that $189 camera and shot 20 episodes of different TV shows, of different events and shows that I was working on and put it on YouTube. And everybody keeps saying, oh, did you get the expensive camera yet? No, I did this on a $189 camera because I want to show to you that stop waiting for money or people to give you approval. If you believe it and God said you're going to have it, then you're going to have it. No devil, no witch, no unclean spirit, no man, no beast, no nothing can keep you out of the presence of God in your dreams if that's what's in your cards for it to happen. It's called relentless pursuing of what you want in this world. Your vision, the universe will give it to you. It will give it to you just like how you want it. But stop relying on others to console you or to advise you on your dream. It's good to
BlueMoses.com, DeWarren Moore. This scene is about a college student. He lost his funding. He was struggling. He wound up getting a gig at a community TV station. At night, he was on his knees praying, asking God for a blessing. He had nowhere to go, so he took a sleeping bag and slept on the floor for 6 months while God was working on him. He's constantly praying like, God, please open this door. Open this door. Why me? Why me? Why did it happen to me? But God had a plan for him. God was molding him, working with him, trying to get him to see certain things. He had to master his craft. So this scene shows him in his lowest pit. Lowest pit. Nothing. All his fun.
To get advice, hear from the gurus, but at some point, you gotta stop looking out that window and look in the mirror and look at yourself in the eyes and say, this is where I'm gonna be at 1 year. 1 year from now, this is where I'm gonna be. And put the work in. 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, put the work in. Put it in. The work is gonna cause you to get your muscle strengthened. People always talk about, oh, he was lucky. Talked to a few millionaires, they said they got lucky, they did this, that, that. Well, I really wanted them to tell me it's the truth. Tell me about the trials, the lack of knowledge, the time when you didn't have money and you had to live your dream and pay your bills and go to school, and you had to make a choice. You know, that's the part I want you to teach these kids and teach your students. Not, oh, I made it and believe in your dreams and everything will work out. No, explain the process. So let me tell you what the process is from my experience. I know quite a few millionaires in my day and my present day, okay? And this is what happens. When you master your craft, and you learn your skill, your trade, opportunity will find you. It will find you. Opportunity will find you. People will search you out because you're good at what you do. Now, some people call it luck, some people call it destiny, but I call it divine favor with God. God opens that up. Now you perform. You do that job for that person. Then that person introduces you to somebody. Now this person finds you. Now all of a sudden they keep calling it luck, 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 luck. But you master your craftsmanship. The cutter, the carpenter, the sculpture, he mastered that. The potter, the clay. It was a masterpiece. He wanted to be a good dancer. He studied Michael Jackson. He embodied the DNA. He wanted to play instruments. He studied the instrument. He became the instrument. Lived it, breathed it, talked it, saw it, indulged it. Like an eagle hovering over their nest. He soaked it. He marinated. That's when you become successful. Embody your vision and become what you create. DeWarren Moore, BlueMoses.com, BlueMoses.tv, and I'm out. I love you guys. God bless. Peace.
Where he has to live because he's, basically don't have no money, things is tight, lost his job. And in that little shack, he start just praising God, he start just doing the little things and start being obedient, reading the word, and little by little he start receiving blessings. And the blessings didn't come. It was a struggle. That's why you see him sleeping in a sleeping bag, looking up in the sky like this, like, God, why me? Why me, Lord? I was loyal to you, I was doing it. He's crying out to God. But what the Bible says, Solomon says, a season, Ecclesiastes, for everything. Season to reap, sow, harvest. It's a season to sit still. It's a season to cry. It's a season of waiting. So the guy was just like, come on, Lord, come on. You gotta get it moving. So I don't want to tell you the whole story, but you're going to see scenes of this, then you're going to see his transition on where he's at now. Then it's going to show this other guy, which I'm playing, where he's in school trying to get his degree in filmmaking. And he lost some money, some student loan money, a grant didn't come through, and he lost his housing. So he goes to a community TV show, and they told him he could volunteer. But what they didn't know is that at night, instead of him leaving to go home, he was sleeping on the floor. No food, no nothing. And acting like he was still going to school, but really the school his funding stopped. So you're going to see his heartbreaking story, but you're going to see his grit on that 99 no strategy. Literally, you got to go through 99 no's to get to that one yes. And you're willing to push that hard, God got you. So check out my why, check out the turning point, and stay tuned. BlueMoses.com. Love you.